Hello guys. So I'll start this video by showing a close-up of my face. This is my face without any filters, without any makeup, without anything on. I literally just washed my face. And this is what my skin looks like. Hi everyone, my name is Christine Vihishima, popularly known as Ishampepe, and it's been a long time coming. This video in particular has been a long time coming. First of all, I hope you love how my skin looks, because I love how my skin looks. And that's actually why I decided to make this video. A couple of friends and people have asked, how I have been able to achieve my skin work. And I was just like, okay, you know what? I should actually make a video sharing how my skin looks so great. So welcome to today's video, and I hope that the content in this video is helpful to you in some way. So I'll begin by sharing my acne story. In 2020, I attended a very close friend's wedding, one of my very best friends. And on that day, I didn't plan to have makeup on. I was the photographer on that wedding, so I didn't even plan to have makeup on. I just wanted to just do my work. But, it meant a great deal to my friend if I had makeup on. So I obliged and agreed to have makeup on. However, I think that was where I shot myself in the foot, because shortly after, I, had that makeup. So what happened was, how when weddings happen, makeup artists are hired to like do makeup for like the bridesmaids and all of that. So as doubling as a photographer, I was also a bridesmaid at the wedding. And so I had my makeup done by a certain makeup artist, and that was how my journey of acne began. After the wedding, I began to notice, breakouts on my skin. Particularly that my skin became very, very rough. Like if you put your hand on my skin, it won't be as smooth as it is right now. You'd feel it's like very rough. And it wasn't getting any better. I tried so many things. I tried different face scrubs. I rubbed charcoal on my face at one point. I tried aloe vera. I tried steaming my face. I tried doing the whole, using like a towel to like scrub your face. I did so many things. But the skin wasn't getting better. And it became worrisome to me. I remember that I began to, feel somehow, having to put my skin out there. I really couldn't show off my face like that and all of that. And that was a struggle for me for like a bit. And then in 2022, early 2022, I found help. Um, a friend of mine had actually struggled with acne for a long time, and I realized that her skin started to glow and she looked amazing. In fact, her acne was worse than mine. And I reached out to her and I was like, babes, you need to tell me what you did. Like, I absolutely love your skin and I want my skin to just go back to the way it used to be. Because trust me, I used to have amazing skin before 2020. And yes, that was how I was able to find help to deal with my acne. And since 2022 till date, this should be about a year now, or almost getting to a year now, my skin looks as great as ever, and I keep falling in love with my skin. As they say, my skin is skinny. All right, so the turning point for me actually was a particular cream, acne cream, that my friend introduced me to. God bless her soul. She's amazing, right? And the cream is actually made by Up and Up. Up and Up. It is acne medication, 10% benzoyl peroxide gel, maximum strength. So it's by Up and Up. And that's actually what I used, for my skin for a bit. And the amazing thing about this tiny tube is the fact that it just works. I don't want to say magic, but it literally worked magic on my skin. Um, um, my skin was really rough, like I had explained at the beginning. And all I needed to do was wash my face and apply, just a little portion of this around the areas that were really rough, and then I would go to bed at night and then wake up, and I noticed that after a couple of days, the roughness started to clear out, my skin became better and started looking better. And guys, that was it. I promise you, that was it. However, I didn't just stop there. Okay, so the cream wasn't the total thing. I realized that I also had to start to make some lifestyle changes. And I'm going to be sharing those lifestyle changes with you. I noticed that it's not just about clearing the acne, it's about, um replacing the acne with healthy habits. And one of the healthy habits I cultivated was I started taking my skincare very seriously. And one very basic thing I started by doing is I stopped washing my face with my bathing soap. So you know that the bathing soap you use it all over your body, and there's like dirt on your body, and our facial skin, right? Our face is a very, very sensitive area of our bodies. And so we must be very careful about what touches our face. Okay, so even as much as possible, as little as your hands touching your face, you should reduce. You have to be conscious enough not to use dirty hands to touch your face, sweaty palms to touch your face, and all of that. So that's one lifestyle change before I forget. And then another thing, like I said, was I stopped using my bathing soap on my face. So on my face, I use something totally different, and this is what I use. I use the Nivea Perfect and Radiant Even Tone Cleansing Foam. So I just drop, just a little portion on my palm after I wet my face before I have my bath. I rub it in, and then while I'm having my bath, I wash it off. So that's what I use. So I don't use my body soap on my face. Another thing as well that I started to use was or is sunscreen. So I started to use sunscreen. And the one I currently use is Bioderma. It's by Bioderma. And it's an SPF of 50 plus. So this is what I use. I use sunscreen when I have to be out in the sun, or I have to trek, in the market. I have to go out in the sun. So yes, I started using sunscreen as well. Then another thing which we take for granted is that most of us use our um body towel, like the towel we use to clean our bodies, to clean our face. That is like a no. That is so wrong. Again, just like your body soap touches your body, your towel also touches your body, and you can't use the same towel on your body on your face. You can choose to get a separate towel for that, but then with time it's still going to accumulate dirt. So what I started to do is to use kitchen tissue, literally, these large ones. Then I just cut a strip, and then after I have my bath, after I've washed my face with my face wash, I just cut a strip of this and I clean my face with it, and I trash it. And that has made the difference, on my skin. Trust me, because you're using something clean and it's not repeated use, and so it keeps your skin looking great as well. Okay, another healthy habit that I picked up was changing my pillowcases and my bed sheets very regularly. So trust me, I used to be one of those ones who used to use their bed sheets and their pillowcases for like 4 weeks, 5 weeks. But then I also realized that, if I'm already avoiding touching my face with dirty hands, touching my face with my body soap, body towel, then it means that also what I sleep on also is important to my face, my skin as well. And so I started to change. I change my sheets more regularly now. I know some people say 1 week, I do 2 weeks. So I change my sheets, especially my pillowcases, because of course, that's where your face really touches when you sleep. So change your pillowcases very regularly as possible. Because you might be doing the other things right, but then you now go back to zero level when you now sleep on dirty sheets and dirty pillowcases as well. Another healthy habit that I picked up was washing my face before I go to bed. So I just wash my face before I go to bed. Because you know that when you go out during the day, there's like accumulated dirt, dust, oil, sweat, everything. So as much as possible, I wash my face before I go to bed so that I just go to bed, feeling fresh and all of that. And yes, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is my skin actually just washed. Like I just washed my skin a couple of minutes ago. Washed my face a couple of minutes ago. I haven't rubbed anything on it. It's just lip gloss on my lips. And this is how great my skin looks without anything else on it. Finally, I came up with a routine that I do once a week. So basically what I do is I steam my face once a week. Very important. I steam my face once a week. Now, before I steam my face, I usually would use a facial scrub. Now, before I resumed using facial scrubs, while I was still fixing up my skin with the acne medication, I wasn't using any other thing on my face. Okay, I wasn't using anything on my face. So when my skin came back to normal, then I resumed using my face scrub. So one of the face scrubs I use is this one. It's tea tree. It's a tea tree facial scrub, very popular. And this is what I use on my face. So when I'm doing my skincare routine, I rub the facial scrub on my face and then I steam my face for like 5 to 10 minutes and then I wash it off. That's literally what I do. So I use either this facial scrub or this one by Beauty Formulas. It's a charcoal facial scrub and I really like it a lot as well. So I use either of the two on my face and then I steam my face, and after I steam my face I just wash off with clean water. Occasionally I use masks as well, occasionally exfoliating masks as well on my face as well, but this is my basic skin care routine weekly. And then finally, I do not rub body cream on my face, my body cream on my face as well. Usually I either leave my face dry or I use the almighty rub on my face, and I just apply it mildly on my face and I am good to go. So like every good thing that anyone wants to sustain, it's very important that you cultivate healthy habits and then you try as much as possible to stay consistent to those habits. And to be honest, I'm just going to say that what has kept my face looking this way is just the habits that I cultivated. I mean, these were things that I never thought, were such a big deal. But I started to implement them and look how great my skin looks. I absolutely love my skin, like, to be honest. And I fall in love with my skin each and every day. And I mean, just within my means, I'm able to take care of my skin the best way I can. And trust me, taking a selfie, under, the sun, it's truly sun-kissed, like the sun loves my skin. So I don't know who is going to find this video helpful, but I hope that, just a little let's say secret I have shared with you about how I got my skin to this point and how I maintain it is helpful to you in some way. And I wish you the very best with your skincare journey. I'm not an expert, but if you have any questions that you think I'll be able to answer, please feel free to share them with me. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of lights, and a sprinkle of money in between. Cheers. Skin is skinning. Just take a look. Hey, a babe and more.